Fox News alert, Israel continues ramping up their attacks against Hamas, the terrorist group launching more rockets towards Israel. The Israelis have been hyping up the ground invasion into Gaza for days, and now revenge is here. Retired Army intelligence officer Chuck DeVore joins me now. All right, Chuck, this is going to be pretty nasty. What do you think the first contact with the enemy is going to look like?
Well, what you're seeing right now is Israel is preparing the way. They're destroying known enemy outposts, areas of observation where the Hamas terrorists can observe and call in fire on the advancing Israeli forces. And what they're going to want to do is get into that first line of buildings within the built-up area so they can establish a base of operations. They can take care of their wounded and evacuate them. They can set up some command and control, and they can get a better idea through reconnaissance of what they have to face.
All right, so you insert your men right in that first level, and then you're probably setting up supply lines, for ammunition, for medical evacuations, and I guess to make sure that they're not going to sustain attacks from the rear?
Absolutely. And, of course, Israel being a modern army that greatly values life, what you're going to see is the vast majority of the IDF soldiers who end up getting wounded will be successfully evacuated and likely treated and be able to continue on with productive lives. You can't say as much for the Hamas terrorists because, of course, they don't care so much about life, and they don't really have the systems or the training to really treat their own. In fact, I would wager that the IDF will end up treating more Hamas fighters successfully than Hamas will their own people.
You're saying the IDF is going to treat injured Hamas fighters?
In all likelihood, they will, because they operate like a traditional Western army. And if someone surrenders and they're wounded, you're going to treat them. Now, if they're found to have been one of the individuals that participated in the rape and massacre of some 1,400 plus Israeli citizens, well, then that's a different story. But that will be dealt with later.
Wow. Chuck DeVore, thank you so much.